So we're playing Dragapult today. I know what you're thinking, streamer. Aren't you? You're going back and forth on Dragapult so much. I'm getting whiplash. I get it. Me too. Every set it should get a little bit better though, so I'm just hoping it helps. So not too much change in the main Dragapult lineup. It's 4-3-3 Drakloak Dragapult. We do have Pidgey and Pidgeot 2-2. We've dropped the Bidoof line completely. We now have Fezandipiti in there. We have a 2-1-1 of Duskull to Dusknoir, which I think is just like the best way to play at the moment. Radiant Alakazam to fix some maths. I think that is going to come up a fair bit, actually, the Radiant Alakazam. I'm hoping it does anyway, because I've forsaken Charizard once again. We've got Rotom and Lumineon and Manaphy as our support Pokemon. Manaphy is going to be very important, depending on how many Cura played in Regidrago, because that can just wipe us, which ain't great. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Anything else that will catch anybody's eye? We have a Mela. I quite like a Mela in this deck. Mela feels pretty good. Back to Neo Upper Energy until we get the new tool card in Stellar Crown, which I think just straight up replaces it. Hello, Piano Fish. How's it going? 2 bosses. I think we got down to 1 counter catcher. That may swap. I might go back to 1 boss, 2 counter. I think that might just be a little bit better. We dropped a heavy ball in here finally because we have a lot of basic Pokemon we would like to find. Especially like, you know, Fezandipiti, if anything gets knocked out. Lumineon and Rotom are really important at different stages of the game too, so I think that's quite important to have. The only thing missing really from this deck is anything to pick anything up. Like, I don't have Turo, so that could be the bigger issue. I know God of War running Neural Center or Neutral Center, whatever it's called, is kind of an issue, so I wasn't going to, but I have included Nartazon in this deck as well, just to help things out. I still want to find room for a second Super Rod as well. Like, I might look at going down to 2 Ultra Ball, but it feels a little bit too low. But maybe I can get away with that once we have the Terra Ball or Terra Orb in game. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of it. Nothing too exciting to point out, nothing amazing, but I think the main thing we'll see is like how good Fezandipiti and Duskull is in this deck. I mean, if we end up just getting the win, I guess we'll go to like, we'll go to the ladder, I guess. Get some games in. I suppose I can at least show the deck. Cool. Well, that was a complete waste of time. Awesome. That's great. For fuck's sake. Whenever I say good luck in my head, even though I don't actually mean it, in my head I go, good luck, you'll need it. But actually, I'm the one who needs the good luck. Really, I'm saying good luck to myself, because I'm the one who requires the help. Both in gameplay and psychologically, I guess. You never meant it? I'm sorry, Grotful. But was it good for you? My opponent will go first. Ooh, okay. I think that's actually important against Dragapult, so I get it. Oh, we get to open the Manaphy? That goes pretty hard. We actually have like a really good setup, but we don't have much beyond it, which is worrying. That'd be why I failed that exam. You were the only one to wish me luck. Oh, bro, I'm sorry. So, we've got to hope that Heavy Ball is... Rotom is prized. Rotom or Lumineon being prized will go pretty hard here. It is an English pleasantry. Ooh. Okay, I can't donk, so that's not too exciting for me. Lumineon being prized goes pretty hard here. So we can go pretty wide on the board here. I would have liked to... In fact, do I Iono here? The Lumineon's nice to have. I don't think we need it right this second. Because they might have like a fantastic turn 2, and I'd like to avoid giving them that option. That's fine. That's a workable hand for next turn. In fact, if we keep this hand, we can go to Dragapult next turn. I hope I haven't just bricked them, because this is such a good hand. There's the Pidgey. So yeah, we can... okay, I was going to say, Jesus. Okay. If we can get the Charizard, we're cooking. The Dragapult, we're cooking. Yeah, I can follow up Yeah, I can follow up that there's nothing pleasant about the English language. Wait, hold on. Y'all speak it too. Hey, it's your language too. I think the top deck and Drakloak draw is going to make a lot of decisions for us here. Because I think we're not guaranteed a 2-price turn here, but we're going to be pretty damn close. I'm glad we didn't waste the Lumineon, I'll say that much. You said the English, what's wrong with them? There's nothing pleasantry about the English, what's wrong with them? What's right with them, to be honest? Right, is there a Roxanne in this list? Because if there is, there isn't. I was going to say, I can go for a cheeky Rotom grab here. I don't think we really get it. And to be fair, we do have another turn here. We don't have to go for anything. Dusknoir. Dusknoir doesn't need to come out yet. So we need the Psychic Genji. We can get rid of the Arven, go Rare Candy. Rare Candy into the Pidgeot. Then Iono and see what we get, I think is probably the play. No, we can't Arven and Iono. That's not how that works, Liam. So we can either go for a Dragapult here. We can't go for a Dragapult, actually. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think we do that. I think we just accept that we're going to have to take some time here. Like that one song. I think we just build the board state. It's probably the correct way to do this. We'll grab the Diva, but I don't think we're going to be using it, although it might come up next turn. Rare Candy into the Pidgey. Attach here. No quick search. I think that's the smart grab. There's an argument for grabbing Rotom. But I think we don't need to, so I don't think we should. I think we just build the board state. Manaphy going down is, like, absolutely fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Then end turn. I think we're okay with that. I guess this is what we English call jerks. I mean, the English that I've seen on Twitter recently are definitely in the W/J camp. Let's put it that way. So you're calling yourself a jerk, and I thought I had low self-esteem. The British are very good at low self-esteem. I think the main concern we've got with the game at the moment is the double Turret. Now, seeing one go goes pretty hard. Do they run Palpad? No Palpad. Okay, so one is gone. What was the ace spec? I didn't actually check that. I'm just hoping it's not Prime Catcher. It is Prime Catcher, okay. It's a little bit concerning. I'm not hugely thrilled with an Iono here, but gives us more cards to work with, so as the kids say, it is what it is. And actually, it's lined up a very nice turn for us here. It's lined up a very greedy turn for us as well. Only TM Devolution to worry about. There is, okay. Charmeleon's evolved up. Okay. So I'm not feeling too bad about our current board state. It's not great, but we can definitely work with it. We definitely need to see a couple of cards here, though. So we'll stop. We need to go double recon, just see what we can find. We can find one of two pieces, and we're feeling pretty good. That's one of two pieces. That's another one of the pieces. Actually, we needed 3 pieces, and that's actually pulled together really well. So now it's a case of how greedy does one want to go. I think we go super greedy. It's my favorite way to be. So So we definitely grab you. And evolve. Evolve you up. Think I am going to get rid of Artisan. Don't think that's going to come up. Grab one of each. We love symmetry. I think we go for the switch. I think we just get ahead on the prize race. It's probably the best way to go about things here. Is there any reason to nest ball or anything? Don't think there is. We'll take out the Rotom. Pop 50 there. 10 there. I think I'm okay with that. It's not ideal, but it's something. I think the important thing is we haven't had to bench anything that gets knocked out at this point. I don't think Mochi gets you near Pidgeot. No, Mochi would get you to Pidgeot. But then you're putting in a card that I can knock out for 2 prizes. This is going to be an interesting game. A very interesting game. I assume we're seeing a Charizard this turn. We can't not. People exaggerating on the internet. Now, never have I heard of such a thing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Could you imagine exaggeration on the internet? That 10, like just 10 damage on Charmander feels so wasteful. Almost feels silly. So there's the Petra. We knew it was coming. So that will give Charizard a 280 attack. Which is a little bit annoying. We'd be too busy moaning about the weather to notice. It's true. Can't catch a binding Mochi makes sense. The plus side, it does damage the Charizard. But it's only got 20 on it, which isn't exciting. So I think we go this way. So it'll be on 100 by the time it goes back, and we'll probably see it get reset, which will be annoying. Right, so I like the way you work it, Fezandipiti. Is flip the script right to use now? I think it is. Huge. Oh, even bigger. Even bigger. Okay, so. Let me just do the maths real quick. We go boss's orders. Grab the Petra. Then Brain, come on, help me out here. So we're hitting for that, Throw down the Radiant Alakazam. Painful Spoons. Move the 20 there. So we've got 3 prizes there. I'm just going to burn Heavy Ball because I don't need it in my hand right now. Revolve Dragapult. And then I think... Yeah. I think we can lock it up for next turn. By doing this. I think this is correct. Why not? Let's tickle it for another 10. So we've got 2 ways to win next turn. Technically 3. I won't be surprised if we get Iono'd here. It would make a lot of sense. Like, Iono has to be the play, honestly. There's only been 1 use so far, and the deck runs 2. Runs 3. Eesh. I think it has to be Iono. Yep. Doesn't do a whole lot for us, but it's fine. I think this is checkmate. I'm pretty sure it is. We haven't seen the quick search yet. If anything gets knocked out, we get to draw 3, which is awesome. We've got Dragapult ready to go and a Curse Blast ready to go into the Charizard. If 1 prize gets left up there, it's going to be done. Dusknoir can also take out the Pidgeot. We've got the Radiant Alakazam to finish off the Fezandipiti. The right play, I think, here is finding something to knock out this Dusknoir. But again, any knockouts give us Fezandipiti. And if we draw what we need, then that's game. What are you guys doing? Yep, Dusknoir being knocked out makes sense. So we've got 2 turns to find what we need. And potentially 6 lots of Fezandipiti. That'll do it. Hang on, before I'm fucking... Okay, 60 HP. I'm so glad I checked. That could have been terrible. Oh, could you imagine if I hadn't checked that? I was so ready to be overexcited then. just go for it. Oh, man. Dude, what a game. Holy. Like, we got lucky with the draw, I will say that. But, like, having 3 ways to win the game there was huge. Oh, man. That feels like a well-deserved win, that one. I felt like we did really well. Like, having that play lined up from all the way back then was massive. And honestly, it was a mistake to begin with. I should have checked for the Pidgey. I should have remembered it, or at least checked for it when I put those counters down. That should have always been 6 counters. Because if we didn't have a way to move that counter then, that was a play we couldn't have made. And other than using Iono for 1 more card, we had no way to win that game. Or at least win the game that turn. So I feel like we did really well there, honestly. Cool. Okay. So I think we opt to go first, just try and get some damage in as quick as possible. I don't know if that's right, and I'm sure there'll be people who play Regidrago who are like, "Oh no, you wouldn't do it this way, blah blah blah." Still get second. I just want to get set up before the Curins come out. That's kind of what I'm going for. If we can get some early damage down, then we're in a good place. Oh, but, no, this is fine. This is fine. I don't like having to start Fezandipiti here, but we can at least switch it out. We run that. They're giving us the mulligan, which is nice. Love a mulligan. It's what's for breakfast. We can, of course, use Devolution to our advantage as well. Like, just setting up the damage. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Just setting up the damage probably goes pretty hard here. Oh, wow. Just giving me everything. Giving him the business. Go for those two. I think we just go full bench here. We can't get Rotom down anyway, so... double Duskull is not what I wanted to go for at all. But I've done it now! A smart person will play Pidgeot down. Not this guy! Oh, you know what I said earlier about autopiloting? That was autopiloting. I did the traditional emo dance, 2 head nods, rotate 45 degrees, 2 head nods, drag on your cigarette. Isn't that the goth dance from South Park? I was going to say, if we don't see an NG attachment, there goes the Kyurem. If we don't see an NG attachment on the Regidrago, then we're in a good place. I will say this much, if we next turn see both our Dreepies go down and Manaphy, I'd probably just scoop, because like I'm already too far behind. That's 3 prices they're up, and I've lost all setup. They are in such a good place, actually. They go for the switches already, okay. But yeah, we're not in a great place. But we can at least start doing something. It'd be amazing if we get everything we need here, but I don't think we will. Well, that's one of the pieces. So I'd love to not have to use Dragapult. Or not have to use Boss's Orders. But we are going to have to. We don't have Forest Seal available. I think we Rare Candy just to keep the Dragapult alive. I think that's stupidly important right now. But not having attachment here sucks. I'm going to have to gamble that they don't have a knockout. Which is annoying. I want to keep Devo. I want to keep everything we have right now. I'm going to be honest. I think we get rid of you. Pop a Fire Energy here. No, I've done that the wrong way around. Oh, that's all we can really do. If I'd have been smarter, we could have got Pidgeot in play there. I have a horrible feeling that's going to end up costing us. Ultra Ball going means they've definitely got Regidrago in hand. Or they're gambling on finding it via Teal Mask. They must have it. Yeah. Switch and Heavy Ball going, okay. So they've only got Kyurem, so they might have to rely on the Legacy Star to find all the pieces. If they can get rid of Prime Catcher... I was about to say, Prime Catcher and Canceling Cologne, then we're stuck. They didn't. They might go for the Research, though. Research Prime Catcher the Manaphy into the active, hoping you find the Canceling Cologne on the Research, is probably the play. It's exactly what they're doing. God, I hope the Canceling Cologne doesn't come out. If it does, we scoop. Like, we're already too far behind. Have they missed it? I think they've missed it. Yeah, they have. Whew, okay. 140, which means no special energy and no stadiums. I think we go with you. So that is why it was a bit of a misplay to not put a Fire Engine in this card, because we could have used Mela. There's so much I need to see here to make this game plan work. Just trying to think, how can we guarantee it? We get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of the Devo plan. Does that find us like exactly what we need? It would. So we can go Arven for Rare Candy. Yeah, Arven for Rare Candy. We've still got Flip the Script to use as well. So Arven for Rare Candy. Flip the Script. Doesn't quite get us where we need to be. Or does it? No, we needed an Ultra Ball, realistically. That's fine. Start Alchemy. We'll grab Dragapult, seems correct. Noibat and Kyurem are in play. Okay, so we can do this. Rare Candy. Evolve up the Dusclops. Phantom Dive. Okay, 30 and 30. I think that's the most optimal play we can do. It's not pretty, but they don't run Iono, if I remember right. Yeah, there's no Iono. There is a penny, but they can only use one of those to save one of the Ogerpon. There's another Regidrago. Penny on one of them. Yep. Iono. Haha. Yeah, that's the joke, Grotful. That's the joke. If we just survive this turn, we're feeling pretty good. I feel like we've got a pretty good setup right now. So anything I can do about that? There is. I don't need to right now. I ha, didn't I? You did! I saw and or heard it. Right, the Manaphy's gone. I forgot all about the Manaphy. That's upsetting. Okay, we probably lose now then. Honestly. Oh, that's frustrating. Unless... I think we get our prize cards where we can. Oh, there is something we could see, actually, that would go pretty hard. Any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards. Did I already use that? So, we've got knockout here. I need to see one particular card. I'm going to make sure I haven't got rid of it already. Yeah, okay. So I think we go with this. And that did not get me what I needed. That's annoying. Game is being a real hater right now. Oh, I shouldn't have benched that. That was dumb. That was really, really dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Well, I've probably just thrown the game. Which is quite annoying. That's really stupid of me. I'm hoping the Iono did enough to disrupt because we've just thrown the game if not. I shouldn't have placed both of those down. Because if they've got a Fire Energy, they've got to Cure Him knockout. Oh, bollocks. Why did I do that? It's like when I benched the Radiant Alakazam the other day. At the cup. I don't know why I did it. Only way to use Dragapult effectively is with Regidrago, sorry. It's okay, you can be sorry. I mean, you're wrong, but it's fine. There's no way they don't hit what they need. Oh, they need V-Star as well, actually, thinking about it. This isn't a guaranteed win. That probably guarantees it. Show me the fire. No fire? Come on, what have you got? I'm going to be really annoyed if they're just like slow playing out, attaching the fire. Okay. So as long as we can keep this Pidgey alive, we're in an okay position. But we've got to keep the Pidgey alive. Which we can do. That helps. Man, I've got like so much choice of what I do next. Is any way I can take 2 knockouts this turn? Yes, perfect. We got so lucky. We got so lucky. In fact, we didn't even need to do it this way. We could have just gone for the Mew, but it is what it is. Holy! What a game! I absolutely, like, nearly threw that as well. Like, I was 1 Fire Energy away from death. My heart's going. Sorry, chauffeur. What were you saying about Dragapult being only good in Regidrago? Is that interest? Oh, no, I'm very aware. I got stupidly lucky there. Stupidly lucky. It is better as you can finish off those hurt Drifloons or Curly or take out the Monkey Dory, but man, the deck is consistent AF. I mean, Zard matchup now is better. What, you think it's better for God of War or better for Zard? Because I've seen like the talk around God of War Charizard, and the fact that it can take like 4 prize turns quite consistently is kind of scary. What are we playing against? Is it Raging Bolt? No, it's Chien-Pao, so we want to go... it doesn't really matter for us. I'd prefer to go first, just to give them the delay in setup, but because we got Devolution, I feel a bit safer going second. The problem is we need to worry about Greninja, so I need to get Manaphy on board. There's a bearish with you? Could you imagine? She's been here the whole time. That is not a good start. That is... dog. We're going to need a hell of a top deck here. Might try Norwegian when I finish Duolingo finish, see if that also helps. I'm not following the Fort Ring. Like, if we can get Buddy-Buddy Poffin, I feel fairly confident, but... what are they running? They're running Canceling Clone, obviously. 3 Capturing Aroma. 1 Prime Catcher. Okay. This is an awful board state. This is so bad. I don't know what we're supposed to do in this situation. Should I have started Pidgey? Would that have been a better play? Probably would have been. that is such a bad start. This start will cost us the game. I can promise you that right now. On the plus side, if anything gets knocked out, at least we have a Fezandipiti. But it might not do a lot. I pay good money for them to have like nothing useful in their hand. I think you should have attached to Alakazam, pressure to attack with that. Yeah, there's definitely an argument for it. I might get lucky. I might see them knock out the Pidgey, then I get the Mela. Assuming Nesball for a Chien-Pao or Radiant Greninja. Greninja's probably the right player. That's Chien-Pao, okay. They didn't attach anything last turn. So do they have just the knockout and Alakazam? That's such a weird list. We're a diehard Zard player and will be at regionals in end of September in DTM. Going to bring a Klefki, which makes the Bolt Ogerpon's Regidrago matchup much easier. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it'll be a big difference maker, really. Problem is, you need to be careful where you put it, because obviously you'll need Rotom and Lumineon. I think, I was about to say maybe Fluttermane's a better shout, but I suppose if you're smart about it, Klefki's probably the right player. So this is going to be for the Rotom. Maybe they just go for a setup turn if they're going for the Rotom. Like, this feels needlessly greedy otherwise. What? Really? I mean, they're probably going to get a knockout, so, you know, it's whatever, but I'm not sure about this. Okay, I assume they have knockout. Oh boy, that's a crappy starting hand. Yep. I will feel quite happy if they only get a knockout on Alakazam here. Because we've got quite a bit of combat potential, fortunately for us, but this ain't good. Pidgey staying alive would be pretty big, because then we can get Core Family. We'll have the Fezandipiti as well. I'd be tempted to use Pokestop at this stage. I've got Super Rod, so I suppose if we get rid of any supporters, we're not going to be too happy. You can guarantee we get rid of Double Boss in that situation. What a weird list, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't even know if this is the same as the Dunsparce list that I played. I can't really remember it. I think Pokestop's very risky, but like it might be a needs must. But yeah, I feel like I was pretty stupid not putting the Pidgey in the active, honestly. That's probably going to be like the big misplay. Have they got everything for an Iron Hands? How do you feel about Alakazam versus Radiant Zard? Depends on what your list is prioritizing. Okay, they'll go for the Alakazam. We can respond with our own knockout here, but we're going to need to see a lot. The Golden Vessel. Yeah, pretty grim. Iono is huge here, actually. I'm just tempted to attach to the Pidgey, but I don't think we should. I don't really want to Iono, but I'm gonna. We need to see something. Probably Iono them into like the perfect hand. Okay, so we can get the Pidgey out of the active. That's pretty big. Dreepy Manaphy. We can attach to a Dreepy now, which is good. Nice and good. Let's flip the script first, right? Arven Vessel. Can we get to it? At what cost, I guess? At what cost? So we can return a knockout here, but like, is it worth it? I think at the very least, we counter catcher. their Excalibur just to make them do more work. Because the Iono could have really screwed them. And I think it's safer to retreat into the Dreepy. We've got Iono and Arven as choice next turn, depending on what comes out. Take both, obviously. Manual attach here, because then we can always go for the Mela next turn. And is there any point in doing 50 damage to anything? Probably not. My list is prioritizing losing, so I think I'd play Radiant Chargeable. So if you're playing a TM Devo list, I think the Radiant Alakazam is pretty big. If you are worried about Raging Bolts and other small prizes like that, I think going for the Charizard is probably more important. Because the Charizard can take 4 prizes by itself at the end of the game. Given the right circumstances, obviously. It's much easier now with Night Carrier as well. Oh, they've got everything, haven't they? There's no way in hell I gave them everything for a Greninja cancelling call in play here. I'm going to be so angry. I'm hoping if they do this retreat, they realise that they can't do it. That'd get pretty hard. Oh no, because they've got the Prime Catcher, haven't they? So I think they're going to have everything they need here. Oh, this is so annoying. This is all because of that really bad start. There's no, like, ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we hadn't had such a bad start, we would have been in such a better position. Fuck off! Come on! Balls. Yeah, we've lost this game. There's no comeback to this. Well, we got lucky last game, so at the end of the day, it's 50-50, innit? But that's really frustrating. They've only used 1 Rare Candy so far as well, haven't they? Yeah, so go for a DM play. Probably doesn't work. Yep. Between this and Kyurem, I really see the argument for double Manaphy. I mean, I'll carry on playing it out. We might get lucky and somehow have a comeback, but we're 3 prizes already. We have Iono in hand, so that might slow things down. But I feel like we literally just like gave them everything, and that's so annoying. Never mind. They've given me a chance. They've given me a chance. Okay, I need to see a lot of cards here. One of them is a Rare Candy. Okay, sorry, I'm just calculating this in my head. So I definitely want the Psychic attach. I want the Mela attach. And then we see what we get, I guess. So definitely attach the Dreepy. Super Rod will take back Radiant Alakazam and Dreepy. We don't... Do we Ultra Ball these away? Ultra Ball these away. And go for a fresh hand. And grab Dusclops. Oh, I've just realised I've just made friggin' Rare Candy up the chance here. Oh well. Never a doubt in my mind. Never a doubt in my mind. Okay, so retreats. scripts. They only run one cancelling clone. I think we re-establish. The Cursed Blast, we need to save until it's relevant. We don't Curse Blast yet. We definitely just knock out the Greninja, knock out the Dunsparce, take out the draw. We still have Neo Upper Energy available. So at least there's that. We've got Ultra Ball, we've got Arven, we've got Pidgeot, so we can establish another Dragapult if needs be. Just figuring out the maths is really awkward. In fact, if we blow up 13, leaves you on 4, move 2. Okay, hang on. If they don't knock out this Dragapult, then we have game next turn. Huge. So there's 5 energy in the deck right now. Ah, now they have it. They have it. So we can re-establish a Dreepy. But the problem is the knockout, we can't use the Dusclops. They need 6? Yeah. They're going for the Aqua return. Nope, they're just being weird. Okay. Alright, is there anything I can do from here? There's something I can do, but it's a lot of hope. I don't know that it's going to work. So we need the Rare Candy. Yeah, we need the Rare Candy. Big if true. We need the Dragapult. Yeah, we need Dragapult. So get rid of these 2. Then Rare Candy, evolve the Dreepy. Grab that establish. Just to give it a little bit more bulk. We need to see one particular card here. That one does it. Just wanted to check for something I didn't check for. Yeah, it's fine. Good old Radzard here would be KO on that backs and GG. It's alright, we're figuring stuff out. I think the true problem here is we can't establish an easy knockout. That gets KO'd. Yeah, 20 there. 10 there. If they don't have a way to get a Frigibax back up and get the energy sorted, then we're feeling pretty good. Gem pass straight back into the active worries me. That to me says they've got everything they need. 2 Superior Energy Retrieval used, and they run 4. Of course. Of course. So do they have everything else? I don't think Tails does anything here. Okay. If they have it, they have it. We did all we could. It's just frustrating to go down like this. After such a bad start. Do they run any Nest Ball? No Ultra Ball in the list. Twice comeback well played. We haven't won yet. I'm certainly not counting my chickens. Prime Catch has been used. There's no boss's orders. No retreat. So if they haven't got anything, we win. He's just goated with the sauce. Oh, man. They really did throw on the ninja play. You're right. The only reason we won that is because they threw the ninja play. We were missing the boss's orders as well, which was concerning. They usually play 2. Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the spread was.
I would have 2 energy retrievals and 1 superior, but I rarely use the superior.
Yeah, superior is more for like doing a huge setup to take out a final knockout. Like you get 4 grass all on your teal masks. Yeah. Raging Bolts, their setup doesn't matter to me. It's important I don't get donked, so I need to go first. Second, sorry. Yep, alright. Game is telling me to F off today. That is a horrible start. We're going to need a very good top deck here. A Nest Ball would go incredibly hard. Buddy-Buddy Poffin would be absolutely fine. Arven or Iono. You'd love to see it. Okay, is Electric already prepared for the discard? Concerning. So this matchup doesn't feel too bad because of Dusclops, but like we need to get into the game, you know? So as long as there's a Sada, there is a Raging Bolt attack coming next turn. Faux show, mofo. God, this is a scary start. But yeah, Nest Ball for Rotom. Forest Seal Stone, grab Buddy-Buddy, Arven. Would go pretty hard because I can pick up the Devolution, just get rid of it at some point. And we got nothing. Cool. Awesome. The steam had to run out eventually, didn't it? The only hope I have is that they don't draw a Sada. Well, there's a Sada. I can get set up, but like the Fezandipiti just dies. Oh, this is dreadful. What a way to end it. As Donald Trump would say, sad. Because it is. Literally in tears right now. I feel like you don't got to do me like this, you know? I imagine there's a prime catcher being dug for right now. Because the Fezandipiti going down is probably like absolute #1 priority here. Just a switch card, okay. I mean, I'm gonna stick in the game, but this is horrible. Because the Radiant Bolt's just ready to attack next turn, and it's already got knockout. Oh man, Remember when we were having fun? Good old-fashioned fun. Like, honestly, I don't care. Just get rid of the heavy ball. It's useless. If we don't find any way to get a basic here, yeah, we just lose. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot for Tash. Let's consider a quick message. I'll just send her the message. Send the screenshot. What can you do? Like, you know, it goes that way sometimes. But we did all that we could. And honestly, going 4-1 feels pretty good. I have no problem with that. If this was a cup, you'd be in top 8. Now you can get dunked if you start second with a new poison deck. Fortunately, that's not what they were playing, so it wasn't a concern. Oh, sad.